Gang, it's Friday in April. It's April the 5th. It may or may not be raining today. Nice thing about these cycles, however, is that Monday and Friday typically match up. So if you're not sure what we're doing on Friday, but you were there on Monday, you have a pretty good idea, strength-wise, what you're in for. So we talked about early on in the cycle how we're going to get good at clean and jerks by doing the thing, doing clean and jerks rather than breaking it down as a complex, which complex is still live and well at CrossFit or Chester Springs CrossFit. Just this cycle, that's what we're doing. And today we're going to do that again through the use of EMOMs. So if you liked Monday's work and you felt like how I feel, which is that it keeps you on target, basically keeps you focused and doesn't allow you to sort of like mess around, right? We'll make sure we have time to warm up and all that, but makes you make decisions, these EMOMs do, and I personally like that because it keeps us time boxed when we have other things to do. So we are time boxed today with our clean and jerk doubles EMOM. Where we're not time boxed is in the WOD, because it is a 4-time, could be seen as a little bit of a chipper type of workout, and we don't know exactly how long it's going to take. But story time, I didn't test this one, Laura didn't test this one, but Dino tested this one for us, and he took less than 10 minutes, and he said that he was dogging it. So that's good for us. We have an idea. And I love that someone besides myself tested this one. Someone besides myself and Laura tested this one. Gives us a pretty good idea. So what is the WOD? And story time is that sometimes this happens from time to time, but recently it's been happening more because the way in which workouts get programmed on Beyond the Whiteboard has changed. They updated their UI. It's a little confusing. We're not fully all there on how to use all the new features and stuff yet. And from time to time, we'll program a workout and lose it. It was gone. And this week we made the mistake of programming it and forgetting to put it on Friday and accidentally putting it on Sunday. Dean was at the gym. He saw it. He thought it was like an Easter special WOD, and he did it. And that was cool. So it was really nice. Saved me some work this week. So Dean did it. I think it took him 9:11 at 115 pounds. But what is the workout? It is essentially a descending ladder of power cleans. That's it, power cleans. But it is a couplet, and we're coupling those power cleans with shuttle runs. Not a huge shuttle run though, but just enough that if you want to get a good time today, you got to make sure that you're going fast, right? AKA 40 meters of shuttle run, up and back twice, let's call it. It's not too long that we shouldn't be going fast, right? And also, or I should say, but also, the power cleans might tire you out enough that you want to pace yourself on the run, and your score will reflect how you treated those shuttle runs, I think. Now, the descending ladder of power cleans. We're going to say no heavier than 155 for the men, 105 for the ladies. Now, what we mean, though, is that you stand a chance to be doing at least half of these bigger sets unbroken or touch and go, or your version of whatever that is, right? Because this is a mover. We want to match. We want to get close to Dean's time. We want to get close, and so we'll try, right? So it can't be an intimidating weight. Shouldn't be a loading where you're like, I don't know about this. It should be a loading you're confident in, but maybe it's the volume in this WOD that you're like, that's the part, that's the X factor. I know in my set of 10, because that's how the WOD starts, I'll be able to touch and go a few, but when we get into those, the slog rounds, 8, 7, 6, how are those going to feel? Choose a loading where it's not going to be a thing where you got to walk away for long periods of time or do singles that are separated by 10-second breaks. Can't have that. We're trying to move with purpose today. We're trying to cycle. We're trying to move heavy weight quickly, or heavy by our definition. So let's do that, guys. Should be fun. Should be a good time. It's gonna be a fast one. If you're someone who's not a coach but still worries about logistics, we don't know where these we don't know where we're gonna do our cleans yet, because it depends on the weather. We might be able to do our shuttles outside if it's nice, but if it's not nice, as the rest of the week has not been, then we're gonna have to do our power cleans like most of us maybe on the platforms or off to the side or the other side of the rig. Depends on class size, depends on weather, depends on a lot. But I know this, you do not need to worry about the logistics. I need to worry about the logistics. Laura needs to worry about the logistics, not you. I'll make sure you have space, I promise. All right, guys, let's have fun.